What is going on, everybody? Just getting ready here. Seem to have a problem getting this thing on today. Oh man. Oh, that's upside down. That's why. There we go. Oh man. It is hot today, y'all. It is actually really hot today. There's gonna be a lot of water drinking on the way home today. Potentially, the phone might end up shutting off with how hot it is today. That is how warm it is. It's a scorcher. Okay, one. Even just putting these whatchamacallits on these straps on this. I'm already getting hot. Whew. All right. Oh, gonna be an interesting ride home. I'll say that much. It's gonna be an interesting ride home. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I'm just really fucking hot. Whew. All right. I'm definitely going to have to check these tires after today. Yeah, there's a good chance that these tires might be in rough shape after today. All right, we got 3 cars coming. I'm just going to wait here because it's so fucking hot. I'm wondering where these fucking... Oh my god, there's so many cars now. Oh, it's 3:30 too. Holy fuck, so many cars. I think there's one more car too. Oh my god, they're just all coming out, huh? All coming out. Staying on the side. I don't know why that guy was gonna make such like a straight turn. What would you call it? When you go straight so much and then you turn. It's like a straight turn, right? Oh man. My legs are feeling it today too. I had to eat something, just a small bite before I left work, just because of how hot it is. When I wake up, I'm in a calorie deficit, and then biking to work, oh my god, got sand in my eyes. Biking to work, I get in more calorie deficit. And then biking home, I like stay kind of average as far as the deficit goes. because I eat my lunch and stuff like that. So it's like a little mixture. But depending on how hot it is during the day, how much work I end up doing, that kind of stuff, it affects my calorie deficit. Like today, I did a lot of work. So, even though technically I shouldn't be in a calorie deficit, I am due to how much work I did. Oh. It's definitely rough. It's definitely rough riding today. I can't pedal right now. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Because I don't want to use the throttle. If I use the throttle, we're gonna lose a lot of battery. So that would be really bad. Especially on like a day like today, where it's so hot. The worst thing that could happen is that the bike runs out of battery. So, you know, even though that guy passed me, he was still in the median, kind of. Oh. But yeah. There's one thing about, like... There's one thing about my diet is that I'm always in a deficit. So when I eat a lot, I make up for it by like intermittent fasting and stuff like that. Now, I wonder if there's a burn ban today. Because you would think there would be, with it being so hot. Oh, all right. Now we can go into our normal gear. But alright, I can see the car behind me. Alright, where... There it is. Oh. Gotta stay hydrated, y'all. Especially on a day like today. Especially on a day like today. It's gonna be hot for the rest of the week too. It's gonna be a scorcher. And then supposedly we're getting that rain. Hot and wet do not mix here. Where it could be like 85, which really isn't that comfortable. If it's hot, or if it's wet outside and it's 85, oh, it can feel like 90, sometimes even 100, depending on how wet it is outside. So, definitely gonna be kind of rough after it, because I think it's supposed to hit like 91 like every day after that. See, that's what's so crazy. Is like you can tell he was like flooring it. But he wasn't going nowhere, y'all. Alright. see, guy, it's so close to the white line. Even if I am in this like white line area, with how close some of these people drive to the white line, is crazy. I swear, I bet you could boil an egg. Or not boil an egg, fry an egg? Something like that. With how hot it is on the ground. It's crazy hot. Just put a skillet out. Crack open an egg. Probably take a while. But still could do it. Alright, I don't know when I hit 70%. I don't know if it was just now or not too long ago. I wasn't paying attention. But 70% battery. I'm wondering how the heat affects the battery. Because I think this is the hottest it's been all year. Oh. It's a hot one today. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh man. So, you know, a while ago, a friend of mine sent me a link about how people get trapped into the Apple ecosystem. And I think that's kind of true to a certain degree. But I also think that it is app companies that trap people in the Apple ecosystem. I mean, even Android ecosystem. Because, so I want to start using Strava, right? Because my coworker uses it, and he really likes it because when he goes on bike rides, it records it, and then he can upload it to this thing called WellWrite over at my work, and then he gets points for X amount of whatever, and then at the end of the year, you end up getting like, I think it's like up to like $2,500 just for doing like certain activities, right? And you only need 300 points, and just walking gives you 207 from my nothing watch onto the iPhone. It didn't sync right. Okay, so then I was like, oh, you know what? I could use Strava, take that data, and then upload it into Apple Health or whatever the fuck it's called. So then I look into that. I go into Strava, and my watch isn't accepted. So then I go into Wellwrite, and I try and do it through Wellwrite. Again, my watch isn't accepted. So it's like they kind of trap you into only using certain products when it comes to mobile. So I feel like it's kind of weird. Like even the apps kind of restrict you from getting out of certain ecosystems. Like I wish my watch was fucking part of it because, you know, it's a great watch. But it isn't. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can back end Strava for when I ride the bike, so I don't have to keep the app open because I stream. You know, I stream every time I leave work, every time I go to work, all that shit. And I would kind of like the data to be recorded and then be able to upload it into that Wellwrite thing, because then you can get up to 2,500 buckaroonies for doing something that I'm already doing. You know, so it's almost like getting paid to go to work and home. You know, it's like an additional nice little amount that I can get. Well, we hit 50% a while back. So, we should still make it home. I don't think that the heat changes much with battery percentages. I think the thing that changes the most with battery percentages is the cold. Just by observations that I've made. Uh-oh, what happened to this Kabuto? I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna be sweaty as fuck. Gonna be sweaty as fuck when I get home. Hopefully no one needs a shower. Because I tell ya, I need one. Oh. I'm gonna need one today. Then take a nap. After I wake up from a nap, I'm gonna work on homework, and I'll be working on that for the rest of the night. I have a good amount of stuff I gotta read, and I also have a discussion post, and I think something else. I just don't remember what it was. Possibly a quiz. Either way, we'll get through it. Always do. I am a bit nervous about next semester and the following semesters after, because we're about to get this really picky client back at my work, and their stuff takes so long, so it's going to be much longer hours. Probably like at least 12 hours a day for the next like couple months. And that's at the very minimum. It could be more than that. But taking 2 classes and having to do those shifts, it's going to be a little bit rough. Now, when I worked over at my other plant, it was okay. And it was pretty easy to still get stuff done. Because, you know, we had hour-long lunches. We had like 45-minute breaks. So, there's a lot more leniency when it came to that kind of stuff. But with how much work we always got at this job, those hour lunches you can't do. Those 45-minute breaks you definitely can't do. Because otherwise you get so far behind. All right. All right. Oh, hell. There's a school bus. Wonder why this guy got his blinker on. Oh. But yeah. It's definitely a hot day. There's no denying that one. Oh. What way is this school bus going? Oh man, this school bus is making a left. Oh. This is gonna kind of suck. Got one car coming. Not too bad. I see. We're still at 50%. Hey, is it just me or is the camera blurry? Like it could be my eyes, but it looks blurry to me. It still looks a little bit blurry, even after I focused it. Alright, we hit 40%. We're like 2 miles away. See, I would like a Mini Coupe. Whoa. Something weird happened right there. It's like the motor wasn't kicking in. I think it's because it's so hot, maybe. But I was pedaling. Said I was only going 20, 22. But I noticed that there's this little bar up top that tells you when the motor kicks in. Motor did not want to kick in. Look at that school bus. My guy, you don't want to get that close to a school bus. You're just going to end up stopping. I don't know why all these people are speeding when there's a school bus clearly ahead. Like, that's like the worst thing that you could possibly do. See? School bus turned. Oh. All right. Almost home. Not bad. Alright, we can go in here for right now. I don't know if there's anyone else behind me. But those guys never close. You know what? A lot of these people never close their mailboxes. Imagine if someone was getting too close. They would fucking knock that mailbox over. Oh. I'm trying to hear for a car. Like, I see 3 cars ahead of me. But I don't see... Right, I didn't hear any behind me. Whew. We made it home. We made it home. Come on, come on, come on. Keep on straight. Keep on going up. There we go. Oh. Holy moly. That was bad. That was a bad bump. See, what's hard to tell is these bumps because of the shadows. All right. All right, everybody. I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you guys in the morning. Another beautiful day tomorrow. Bye.